It's gonna come out dope. I'm telling you. Trap got this.
When's it coming out?
When is it coming? Next week.
Pues está todo.
Pedro Navaja.
Pues está todo.
Ponte a apretar el tornillo que vamos a romper el culo.
Pues está todo.
Héctor el Bambino presenta a mi nueva alma letal. Directamente desde el Salón de la Fama. ¡Lando! ¡Yomo!
And the car you drive.
How you guys doing? My name is Volcan Maldonado. I drive a 1999 Honda Civic, and this they call it La Humilde. The build is a GSR. It's built by MPR Pedri. It's a 83 millimeter. It has a S400 71 bolt Warner. S400 they call it. The setup, intercooler, welding and all that stuff was made by Ray Stick from New Hampshire. Rick Feddens did the fabrication when we first had the car going into the tents. After that, the car was fabricated by, the second fabricator was C-Flow, Carlos Santana. He did the roll gauge, he did the parachute, running his control arms. Yeah.
How long have you been having that setup for?
The car itself, 13 years. That build right now, 7 years.
Hey.
And the head's been on there for how long?
That had been there for, the head was built by RJT Machines from here, from Lawrence. And since he put his hands on that head, I don't know if it's blessings, but yeah, it's been there 7 years, bro.
When you got the car 13 years ago, did you know that you were going to be so deep into it as you are now?
Nah, to be honest, the car was a street car before. Like as the years go by, you get older and you get wiser, and so you don't want to be into too many drip shit in the street. So we took the car out of the street to put it on the track, so that way the car will be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, more reliable, less messing up the suspension, you know what I'm saying. We'll have it just to have, a hobby car. In reality, it was a hobby car. That's what it was meant to be. And then I love AGs, so one of my favorite vehicles in the world, so this is it.
Now, obviously, you're rated with, you're tuned with Rated R, obviously. Why did you go to him and not stay local?
I met Abraham in 2014 at Honda Day, and before that, my tuner was Rick Feddens. Shout out to him. Rick, Ray Stick. Good. He tuned it, but I think he was holding a little bit of horsepower on me. So Abraham saw the car at Honda Day 2014. He said the car got potential. I would like to see this car in another level. I would like to see the car go faster. So I talked to Rick, and Rick gave me the permission to go to the next level. So I went with Abraham.
So you talked to Rick, and Rick gave you the blessing.
He pretty much, we talked about it, and he gave me the green light to go with Rick.
That's dope.
To go with Abraham. So much respect for him,
Hell yeah.
Much love.
How much power did you make when you went with Rated R?
The first year we had the CSS from Jeff Morgano. It was an 81.5 millimeter, and we made around 819 horsepower. Best passing without horsepower with a CSS motor was around 980s at 150 something. I don't remember the time, but it was around there. So I decided to go with a sleep motor because I wanted to pretty much abuse the car, you know what I mean? So I wanted to go faster. I wanted to go, I wanted to push the limits with the car. So we did that. We went with a darn sleep motor, air pistons, 83 millimeter outlaw pistons.
And now, with your setup that you have now, how much power are you making?
Around
How much do you want to say?
around 9 something.
Okay, good. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Are you where you want to be with the car?
Yes and no. The goal with this car was 10 seconds. I was like 3-4 years ago. After that, my builder Pedri wanted to go faster. He said we're wasting our time and just doing little numbers. So we decided we want to go fast, so we're gonna push the car. My goal is like around 870s, 880s. I know the car could push it. My best time so far, 933 at 150. Before that, 2 years ago, was 930 at 163. So I know there's some miles inside there, and they will come up in October.
All right. So now, people say that this car always had a few problems. That's why you never really had a good, clean pass. Why is that?
Or is that even true?
The car, que yo sepa, I would say the car always had like issues like everybody else, but the car every year makes more power and the numbers, they're there. Y eso no es de embuste, el video está por ahí, nos vemos ya mismito, mira.
Héctor el Bambino, presentando otra alma secreta.
Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Oh yeah. Shout out to my main man behind the keyboard, Abraham. Without you, my car would never be fast. FPR Pedri, of course. A lot of people be bashing my dude Pedri, saying that his motors don't last. 7 years, bro. 7 years. And you see how I drive. I'm not the best driver in the world, but 7 years without breaking it, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people out there, they'll have maybe like a motor for like a year. 7 years. And shout out to him. And shout out to Rick. Shout out to RJT. Shout out to Savvy Wires. Let me see. DPS. There's a lot of people, and I'm sorry if I miss anybody, but yeah, and of course, Trap, man.
Hey.
And last question. Oh,
no se me olvide. Especially to my man Carlos Santana Sakura. So you already know. I use his controls arm. The guy is a beast welding. So if you guys need anything, holla at that boy.
Last question, and I bet you a lot of people are ready for this question.
Hold on, let me get ready.
You ready for this one?
Dale.
I'll fucking shit up. You already know. You already know I'm fucking shit up. Next lane is open. You let me know a week ahead. Don't go to the track by yourself and then expect me not to get there. You're not letting me know. So you holler at your boy, boop, 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 and we'll set up the day. You already know. Next lane open.